everyone, today I present to you all a one-year review of our 2012 Toyota RAV4 Limited, which is often nicknamed Ravvy. On August 1st, 2012, at Marietta Toyota in Marietta, Georgia, we picked up a Black Forest Pearl 2012 Toyota RAV4 Limited. It's been 1 year, 2 days, and over 13,000 miles, including one major road trip up to the Northeast. In this video, I'll give a startup, go over interior quality, and talk about how well this RAV4 has been doing over a year. All limited trim RAV4s are push button start, so just put the key fob in proximity of the vehicle, put your foot on the brake, and hit the black start button to start. Starts up very nicely. Though it's kind of hard to read, this RAV4, well, Ravvy, has 13,658 miles on her right now. Driver's side window is automatic down, while every other passenger has just a simple power window. Steering wheel is very nice and loose. Got your headlights, turn signal, your hazards, Let's take a bit of time to talk about the interior quality of Ravvy first. A big criticism of the third generation Toyota RAV4 is that it has a very subpar interior compared to most of its competitors. For someone who's over 6 feet tall like me, the driver's area is kind of confining, seeing that the parking brake is right here and the panel with the window switches juts right out at your knee. Your armrest is leather padded, which is really nice. Your door handle is a nice soft plastic, and so is the door. Up above feels pretty soft, just very dusty. Center console lid is kind of flimsy, but still very nice. And there are some panel problems right there. So yeah, overall interior quality is better than some Toyota products, but still not the best in the class. Down here is also soft touch, and this is a really nice feeling material right here. Steering wheel is 3-spoke. It's nicely bolstered with what feels like leather. Stitched pretty well too. Floor mats are of really good quality. Like I said earlier, this vehicle has under 15,000 miles on it still, so thankfully the floor mats haven't worn away. Headliner is a soft material. Grab handles feel of a nice plastic quality. So let's turn it back on and play the radio. The radio can be turned on from right here.
.org/stories. The Atlanta housing market is back. Now is the best time to
You have your preset stations.
Associates will let you out of your contract if you're looking to buy a new
Your volume.
They qualify to participate in the National Builder Trade Program. Flexible commission rates are available, so call Ravvy Associates today.
You have your CD drive setup. Scan. The reason I wanted to bring up the radio is because, to me, compared to the 2008 Rogue SL we have, even though the Rogue has a Bose audio system, this radio does seem kind of weak compared to it. I mean, the sound quality isn't as good. JBL was an option on the RAV4s up until 2012, because that's when the radio display completely changed to make way for the new Entune system, which could just be plopped right here. As you can clearly see, this limited model does not have Entune. Got heated seats, which actually do feel pretty nice if it's warm, but since I live in the southeast, the seat heaters don't really come to much good. Got a dual zone climate control. It's automatic, unlimited. Feel that wind, baby. Woo. Can make it warmer or colder. Defrost off. Your different zones, and the passenger can also control their temperature. Unfortunately, there are no backseat AC vents, so the air conditioning luxury is only good for up front. So even though the air conditioning does feel nice up front, there are no backseat air vents, which is kind of disappointing, especially considering that you could get one of these RAV4s with a really tiny third row seat. Poor children. AC vents are adjustable. A backup camera also appears in there in the left side of the mirror. Also have radio speakers on the doors. So let's take a look at the back seat. Ooh. Big problem. These interior panels aren't connected together. So this one is loose and disconnecting from the main part. A lot of reviews say that the back seat is very roomy, but when you have the back seat is all the way back and driver's seat is also all the way back, and back seat room is kind of disappointing. I mean, the seat back is hard, so your legs are just up against a hard surface. You have a power window switch back here, leather padding back here too, and a bit harder to the touch, but it's still pretty soft, not anything that makes you go, ugh. You also have a really nice power outlet, which is a really great feature, so if you're on a road trip or anything charging a phone. Back in April, we took a road trip with this vehicle, and leather seats are really firm, and it just was not a joyous experience. I mean, the road trip was fun and all, but the seat started to hurt me. I couldn't really have many positions because there was a bunch of luggage here, and my sister was sitting there. So it was just a. Also, my dad had complained too that, like I had said earlier, that there's not really much room for the driver to maneuver. The interior is pretty clean considering that it hasn't been vacuumed out that much. My mom's taken it to the car wash multiple times, but nothing like take the big Kirby and vacuum it up. So let's pop the hood because the engine's a pretty significant thing. Please don't mind if the camera is super shaky when I'm trying to get this hood open. Oh man, it's stuck. Oh boy. Ah, dang it. But under the hood of this RAV4 is a 2AR-FE 2.5 liter 4-cylinder producing 179 horsepower. A lot of people think that it's a very bad engine and makes the vehicle very slow. Many people think it's bad because of the 4-speed automatic, which isn't necessarily up to the times, but it's still a very good transmission, really reliable and all. It's proven itself over the years, so it's proven itself, why not keep it? Yeah. Also available was a engine called the 2GR-FE, which is the 3.5 liter V6, producing somewhere in the 260 range of horsepower. And it comes with a 5-speed automatic, which is a bit more modern, but I've heard that it's a bit too powerful for a little crossover like this. But yeah, overall, this vehicle has been really reliable. The only things we've had to do with it are take it to free Toyota Care service, and that's only happened twice since the road trip was the only major thing we did with it, and no major repairs or anything, so yep. If you want a reliable vehicle, then the RAV4 should definitely be a choice. However, I have one thing to say. If you are ever going on a road trip, RAV4 is not the best vehicle to take, especially if you are a very tall person. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this kind of quick review of our 2012 RAV4 Limited. If you have any questions, just ask me in the comment section, and take care. Bye.